last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Alright, I think we only got one more. Let's get into it. Well, you think, remember that? Yep, totally. Back to these ones. I think we're almost done. Let's see what... I'm not going to be doing voices. There's going to be too many characters and I'm going to butcher them anyway, so... Oh yeah! Yep. 6... I don't know what happened. Alright, so we just finished the first kind of level story for Goku. Now, I think we unlocked another level of it, which is, yeah, the Snake Way Marathon, but I think that we also unlocked some for Gohan and Piccolo as well, so... Okay, so we actually got 2 here. I think this is just a story, so we might look at that first. Just because I don't want to keep going on with like one character story and do it like the whole way through. Yeah, so I kind of want to like play them in order from each of the different characters, so that we can kind of follow on the story through each of the characters, rather than like say finish everything with Goku and then come back. So we might just start off with going through, I think this is a story with Gohan, and then we'll go from there. Save me, Dad. Gohan's cry. Hurry, Dad. The kidnapped son's SOS. Gohan waits for Goku's rescue. 5 years have passed since the battle against the Demon King Piccolo. 5 years of peace, until one day... There's Raditz again. So, it seems creatures on this planet are still alive. What are you doing, Kakarot? Beep. There's someone with a high power level over there. Distance, 4,880. Is it Kakarot? Man, he's got a while to walk. Piccolo, what's this power? It's incredible, and it's coming closer. Is it Goku? Everyone just thinks it's Goku. No. Darn, you're not Kakarot. Who are you? What do you want with me? I have no business with you. Then why are you here? Have you come to die? Heh. You have some attitude. Well, the power level is 322. You're no match for me. What? Do you have any idea who you're talking to? Nope. What is this power? Ha! That was pointless. I barely even felt it. Now it's my turn, alright? Watch carefully now. Voy! There's another large power source. That way. Distance. 12,909. Yes, it's the biggest one on the planet. It must be Kakarot. Casually walks away. Again, I'm pretty sure this follows a lot of like the main Dragon Ball Z story of the actual anime. No, I can't believe it. I'm trembling. You're a Saiyan, one of the greatest warrior races in the galaxy, Kakarot. Hey, we got the Nimbus as well. Look, there's Master Roshi's house. The power source is going that way, fairly fast. You won't get away from me, Kakarot. Well, here we are. Woo! Hey, it's Krillin. And Master Roshi. Hey. Huh? Who's the kid? Are you babysitting or something? He's my son. What? You have a son now? Little baby Gohan. Master Roshi. Gohan. Oh, I see. You named him after your grandfather. Yep. But wow. Hey, Goku. Is he strong like you were? Well, he seems to have a lot of potential, but Chi-Chi won't let me train him. What? She's unbelievable. I know. But the world's been peaceful, so he doesn't need to fight. So she says. She wants him to be a great scholar. Ha ha ha. So that little girl grew up to be one domineering mother. Christ, we're just following on from the Minecraft series. What's wrong, Goku? Something's coming. Huh? What do you mean? It's incredible. This power I'm feeling. What is it? It's here. I just walk over. You've grown, but I recognize your eyes. Kakarot. You look just like your father. What? What is he? What did he just say? Kakarot. Have you forgotten your mission? You were supposed to wipe out this little planet. What have you been doing? Hey, I don't know who you think you are, but you'd better get packing. Go on, shoot. Jeez, people really shouldn't drink in the middle of the day. Krillin, keep away. Rip. I think Krillin just died. You! The mysterious man who appeared suddenly called Goku Kakarot. He told Goku that they were members of an alien warrior race, Saiyans, and he was Goku's older brother, Raditz. Intent on getting Goku back into the fold, Raditz took Goku's son, Gohan, prisoner. Before Goku could go to talk to his son, could take his son back, the Demon King Piccolo arrived at Kami House. Well, I think it's time to eat. Beep. I'm getting a reading. Power level 710. And it's close. Where is it? Beep, beep, beep. What is that brat? This thing must be broken. Goku. Surprise attacks are useless here. He has a machine that senses us coming. Coming if you try any amount of power. I see. So the only thing we can do is take him head on. Beep beep. It's still there. Power level 710. Has to be broken. There's another reading, heading this way. 1, 2. Power levels 322 and 334. One of them is Kakarot. But he shouldn't be coming here. He has no chance of beating me. He knows that. And how would he know where I am in the first place? This thing really is broken. What? He is coming. It's not broken, but that means... No, it can't be. The little runt couldn't possibly have a power level of 710. See, so you were the other one. Just what do you have planned to do here? What do you think? I'm going to take my son back. You really don't understand the situation you're in, do you? Fight isn't decided just by strength, we have a plan. You are just pathetic. You're a disgrace to the Saiyan race. Die! I'm a first-class warrior. I'll have no problem killing you. Epic fight scenes going on right now. Take that, and that. Can't last much longer. Beep, 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 beep. What? Gohan! Goku's son. Gohan! What? Gohan, run away! Its power level is 1,307. Jesus. Look that potential. Leave my daddy alone. Ah! Oh, well then. Oh, never mind. Gohan delivered a single devastating blow to Raditz. Together, Goku and Piccolo were able to defeat the weakened Raditz, but Goku had to sacrifice his own life to do it. Oh, rest in peace, Goku. He'll never come back. Before he died, Raditz left with him dire information. In 1 year, 2 Saiyans far stronger than Raditz would arrive on Earth. What fate awaits the Earth? Piccolo hasn't lost hope. Goku's son, Gohan, is a ray of hope. This young boy could be the key to Earth's future. There you go. A little bit more story there. Again, it's kind of a mix of story and obviously gameplay, strategy, that kind of thing. So we finished the first one for Goku. I think the second one for Gohan... Okay, so that's his training, which I assume he'll do with Piccolo. And I think this first Piccolo one is actually the same one that we had with Goku before. So let's run this one. A new enemy, Piccolo's new technique. Back to Kami. Piccolo, is this your first time playing this game? No, please don't. I can help you, if only a little, in the battles that await you. If you need to know anything about this game, just ask me, alright? This could be interesting. I'll hear you out. No, 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 and no, absolutely not. We're not doing that again, not like last time. I see, well, good luck, Piccolo. I think they do that because you can pick any of the stories to start, so it'll probably be the same on Gohan's. So again, I think this is pretty much similar to 4, but 5 years passed since Goku beat Piccolo in the World Tournament. That one day, a mysterious alien named Raditz appeared before Piccolo, ignoring Piccolo, who was frozen by the shock of the newcomer's overwhelming power. Raditz flew off. Piccolo pursued Raditz and found him at Kami House, intent on kidnapping Goku's son, Gohan. Having seen all this, Piccolo offered to join forces with Goku to defeat Raditz. Yeah, so this follows on Piccolo's story from the same one from Goku from last episode. Together we might just be able to defeat him. But make no mistake, I'm doing this so I can conquer the world. Once we defeat him, I will beat you, and the world will be mine. I don't know about that, but taking him on together is a good idea. It might be the only way. Yes, you got it. Fighting alongside with you makes me sick. The spirit. Well, it's a playtime. I might stay on this planet a little bit. I must have Cybermen. Probably 4 or so. This soil should be good enough to grow. E. Back at it again. Yeah. Go. Sound like little childs. Yep. Go, go. I'll take care of the left side, Piccolo. Get the enemy on the right. So again, once you start getting into the gameplay, I'll recap everything from last time. So we can't actually go past that, and then every blue spot on the map's kind of where we follow. Well then, I'll finish off the one on the right. And then this blue circle tells us like where we need to go next. So we get a bunch of cards. They help us move through the map. These little capsule icons let us pick up items. And then the power level is kind of in battle. It's how strong the card is. The guard is how much defense we have. But then when we're on the map, the power is how many steps we move. And then the guard tells us whether or not we're going to get into an encounter or not. So let's actually have a look at the map because I want to see how far we have to move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 5 spots to move. That's a pretty strong card because it's got high power, high guard. We need to move 5 spots. That's a pretty good card. This has a very low guard, but we should maybe keep that. All right, let's start off with this one. So we have 4 move. Use card is infect. You can use your items. No items. Okay, so your items maybe don't carry along. So each of these cards have a different action. So these ones are strikes, so they actually deal damage. Pick which way we want to go. This one's a guard. I think that adds a bit of guard, but then they're different from when they're in battle as well. So it's pretty hard to keep track, but obviously the more we play, the better we'll get at it. Yeah, so every time we stop kind of on a cell, oh Jesus. Okay, it just has a power of 8 to begin with us. We're heading straight into a battle. Kind of wanting to avoid that because I thought 7 would be enough, but apparently not. Okay, so lucky we kept our strong cards, and they're usually pretty low level. Yeah, it's only level 1, so I reckon we'll probably finish this pretty quickly. Let's start off with this one. 7 power should be enough. Don't think the 1 guard will matter. Yeah. So it goes 7 to 4, it's power versus power. If we win, then we attack. And then they use the guard of their card to defend against it. So obviously reduces the damage. Still 3 points of damage, which equates to however much health. I think for a level 1 that might actually kill. Yeah, nice. That's why you kind of want to save your strong cards, even though you might like get into more battles. If we don't like lose any health, then basically we don't have anything to lose from it if we don't use any items. Because you still get XP, so that's good. Alright, we can probably use this very, very weak card now because we're guaranteed to get into a battle anyway. You can attack first. Yeah. Alright, so we had to do this battle regardless. That's why it's good to get rid of that card. I think they're a little bit stronger because they're the actual. Yeah, so level 4, so we're on the same level. That's a pretty bad card. I really want to make some of these a bit stronger. So if we use this Z card, it's actually like a wild card, so we can then pick what action we want to do. So I believe this action increases the power of all the cards in our hand if we win. This one increases the guard. This one is a friendly attack. This one is our own attack. This is a used item. I think this one prevents us from taking any damage, and then a reversal swaps our powers. But I tried reversal last episode, but I don't think it worked. We still won the exchange, but I didn't get the actual power from them, so we'll have to test that one out another time. 6 power, we could win. Oh great, they got a 7. Oh no. See, I don't understand how that works. I really don't. But we've got pretty strong cards here now. We've got a strong guard. We might actually use this one because we're pretty much guaranteed to win this exchange. And then we will boost up the guard of all of ours. Yep. 86. I think they jump up by 2 every time. We're pretty close to it. These are pretty weak. Now, this powers, let's see what happens. Because This has a power of 7, but it's a reversal, so I don't know if it'll still swap it or not. Okay, 7 to 5. Really? Okay, that's just ridiculous. So it's actually a stronger card, and then this time I used it, it actually reversed it. Because last time I had like a power of 1, and then I won, but I didn't actually get their power. So that's so stupid. Okay, I'm like avoiding that card. We got pretty bad cards. Let's just use this. We'll see what the evade does, because it's an 8/8. That's what the Z means. It's an 8 power, so it's the highest. Yeah, we're guaranteed to win that. Did we get some? Oh, okay. You can actually use that to escape from battle. So if you run into like one of the wild ones, that'll work. Let's go with the training. 7's pretty strong. We should win this. If we don't, the guard's pretty high. But this will boost the power of our other cards, which is really good. I think it boosts them by 1 or 2, maybe. Let's send Tien in. So again, these friend cards, they're still attack cards, but it's just one of your friends' attacks instead. I don't think he'll have an 8. And I think his guard was 3, so an attack of 4 probably won't kill because he's level 4 as well. Oh, it's pretty close. If I had one more point, it would have. This should finish it. Again, it should be high enough power that we win the exchange, and then. Oh yeah, we just did. And then I think if it ties, the power like carries over to the next round as well, which is like pretty cool. But we haven't had a tie yet. Obviously, the game's getting harder as we progress, and then we'll level up, get stronger, increase our stats, and things like that. Battle down, and then obviously our health carries over as well. So that's why you don't want to do like too many random battles. Alright, 10 more XP and then we'll level up. So probably our next encounter we will. Yeah! You're no match for me. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, okay. I'll deal with you. Alright. The voice acting's not going to get any better, so don't hold on hope. Here you go. Alright, so that's our next point, and these sensu beans actually heal us up too. I'm not sure how much they heal. I know they'll heal at least this much. But I don't know if you're like super low, if they heal you fully, or however much. Alright, let's have a look at the map again, because I want to know which way I want to go. I'll probably go right, we'll pick up an item. Again, I don't think your items carry over, so we may as well use them. I want to see what this evade card does, because I think, so hide card is in effect. This term you can avoid encounter battles, yep. So it just automatically avoids. Let's get right. Alright, so we evaded that encounter. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we still got 8 at least away from it. Don't really want to use that yet. Let's use this one. So we'll only move 4, but there's probably a pretty good chance we'll get into an encounter. We've got some pretty bad cards in our hand right now. It's not good. They're getting some health items. So we'll probably want to use some of the items when we actually have a chance to, because they don't carry over. Far out, these encounters are really strong. Oh, and it actually goes against our guard as well. I forgot it's not our power, so yeah, we'll pretty much guarantee to get into a fight. Usually the wild encounters are pretty low. We'll use this power. Maybe get 1 or 2 points of damage in. Actually, it's a. See, now in that time it was against 0, so I'm not sure if that was because of our like attack first going into it. But this should finish it. So yeah, it's not too bad to get into wild encounters, and I think we should level up from this too. Yep. Excellent. So we get these like little ability capsules, and then depending on the color of the capsule, it either upgrades our health or it upgrades one of these stats. So, and then it doesn't actually tell us which one, but the color is for it. I think we saw like a green or white one last episode. So let's have a look at the green one. Training up. HP up small. Okay, so we actually got 2 things. That's pretty good. So I got a little bit more HP and then for another training. I'm not sure how these stats affect our cards. Maybe it like increases the base level of them, I'd assume. So maybe like each of these training cards are a little bit stronger. Still got a few turns. Again, I kind of want to use up my pretty bad cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's use our 3 because we'll likely get... so hang on, let's have a look at this. Training card is in effect. For this turn, your defense power is increased. So I think if we're likely to get into a battle here. Now, the reason why I didn't want to go to the health up is because if we get into this battle, we lose a little bit of health. Then once we go past the health, we can heal up. So guard of 1. I think we should... Yeah, so we still lose it. So I'm not sure what these like defense attack things do when we go into battle. So there's lots here to like actually think about and strategize, which is cool. Unless it boosts them when we get into here. No? Again, it's level 1. We are pretty strong. Because we've got to kind of think of saving cards. I think we'll just use the attack. Get the encounter over with, because then we can use like our training and our guard next exchange, because they are 6, which is not super high, but it's high enough. And then we'll boost the power and the guard of all of the other cards, and then that'll help us in the next battle. So it's kind of like on the overworld map when you're moving, you want to use your worst cards, because the only downside is getting in more encounters, but they're not super a downside anyway. And then when you're in battle, you can keep your strong cards, so then you don't take any damage or anything. So we didn't really need to wait before getting the heals, but yeah, may as well. It's good to think about these things for like later in the game when it actually gets hard. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 spots to get there. We could use this one, which I think I actually will because it's not a super high power and it's pretty low guard, but we don't have to worry about the guard because we're getting into like an actual attack. What do I want to do? I don't want to use an item because we're about to get healed up. There's no point in using this. I don't think there's any point in using the reversal, so it's pretty much just these ones up here. Now, going into the next fight, let's see if the training does anything for us. This turn your attack power is increased, so that's what I was hoping would happen. But when we get into this exchange, we'll see which of these powers we use. And then we'll see if it boosts it up. This should be restoration, yep, so back to full. And then we'll go through the exchange. Perfect. Eee. Now the thing is, we're about to verse Raditz pretty soon, so I don't want to actually burn all my good cards, but I reckon if I just do a training, so again, this has got 6 stars, let's see if it actually increases. Oh, it's 6 versus 7. Really? Okay, yeah. I don't know how these things are supposed to work. Great, and we only had a guard of 3, so that's going to be a lot of damage. I might have to use some of these health items. It'll probably drop me to about here. Oh, never mind. He just used explosion. Well, that works. Self-destruction. Pokemon moves. Sure. That works. I wonder if they all do that. I don't think they do. You know, much for me. Well, I mean, if it just explodes, then I don't think there's really much you have to do. Yeah, look at these cheetahs. Look how many steps he's able to move. These guys aren't even worth our time. Get out of my way. He's close. He just keeps going. Alright, 3 steps and then we're up to the Raditz fight. So again, if you saw the first episode, it's kind of all the same thing. But it's good to see it from each different perspective and then we can kind of work the story the way through. We only have 3 steps to go. I really don't want to use this card in battle, so I'm just going to use it now. Okay, discarding current... No! Okay, well, I forgot what this card does, and yep, now we're just discarding our pretty good hand. Yep. Final fight. Anywho, this is just a terrible card. Not good in battle. Not good. Now, I could technically go like the long way around, get in your hand, but oh well. We'll go into it with a handicap, I guess. Who knows, we could get a goated hand. Good. It's going well, Goku. Our plan is working so far. We'll reach him soon. What's that thing he's wearing? It seems to let him know where we are and how powerful. I see. If he knows we're getting closer, we just have to go head on. Kinda saw this in the Gohan part. Who are you? Who are you? I'm here to kill you. Haha. You are? Do you really think so? What? I don't care about Goku's son, but I'll defeat you for sure. That's the spirit. Alright, let's see what kind of hand we get now. I hate those reverse cards. They don't work out, I think they should work. And then they negatively benefit us. After all that strategizing. Okay, at least our hand's not too bad, but this bloody card's bad. Do we want to start off with a heal? I think it's not a bad idea. Because this card's pretty good. We can keep that one. This card sucks. These are okay. That card's pretty good. Oh, we actually got a tie. So now this 8 carries on. So we really need to lock in for this one. So we're definitely going to use our best card. Because I'm pretty sure it inherits. So this 7 will then add on to the 8. Hopefully we win. Oh no. Okay. We're up to 15 now and my cards are not very good. Oh. Goku with a clutch. A power up 8. There's no way he has this. And we carry on the 15 plus the 8 to get 23. We could nearly one-shot him here. And he only has a guard of 2. This could be good. It could just be over in one turn. There's no way. With the Kamehameha, will it finish it in one go? A huge 21 points of damage. I think it will. That was significantly quicker than the first time we did this. The fight took us like 8 turns in the first episode. Oh, that was pretty close. Cards are not super good. We might use this one because it has a guard of 6 if we lose it. The 6 is not super high. I do want to increase probably the power because that should get me good enough cards to at least win the exchanges. I might not deal any damage or go into attack, but yeah. Nice. Alright, so we're going to boost each of these. This is a Vague card, or the Hide card. We'll go up to 8, and then we've got 6 in the rest of them. But we do have the power of 8, so the worst we can do is draw, so we're not going to take any damage from this. And if we win, we get a chance. Oh, he has a guard of 7. Only 1 point of damage shouldn't do, because like, that was 23. So 1 point's only going to chip it down a little bit, but as long as we're not taking damage, then we're good. Okay, so we deal 23 and it only does like 3/4, and then we deal 1 damage and then it just beats it. So. Anyway, I feel like there's a bit of shenanigans going on here, but we've defeated him anyway. I believe we've seen white, and we kind of get like 5 rerolls, but we can't go back. Alright, let's see what the pink does. I'm going to guess. I'm going to take a guess and say training. Use up and HP up. Okay, so use and HP. That was a fair bit. I think that was 80 base increase, so that's pretty good. So it'd be good to kind of keep them in mind because we can kind of target the stats we want to upgrade. Let go of me, Kakarot. You fool. I won't forgive you if you don't release me. I'll die with you. Are you insane? Goku, I can't hold back. It'll be convenient for me if you die with him. So it's a great friend even though they're not friends. Of course. Your friends will bring you back with the Dragon Balls, won't they? Well, there you go. It's as easy as that. Let me go. I'm sorry. I'll never come back to this planet, I swear. I'm not lying. Why can't you trust your own brother? Considering he came here to destroy everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Ready? Special beam cannon fire! Damn it! Haha! Look at you, loser. Exchange for Goku's death, Piccolo killed Raditz. Piccolo noticed Gohan's hidden power during the battle. He took the young Gohan away with him to train for the fight against the Saiyans. 1 year later, 2 Saiyans arrived. Can Piccolo defeat these new enemies? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Very nice. That was pretty good. I think it was a little bit quicker than last time, and obviously that final fight was pretty easy too. Still only got 2 Zs though, that's pretty unfortunate. So new stage, Beyond the Limits, solitary training, and we just got 1 from that.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I've never gone myself, of course, but supposedly it's about 1 million miles long. 1 million miles? Now, this is actually a pretty bad card because it'll reverse and give the enemy the 7 stars, so I might actually keep that. Oh! Well, I guess I'm using it now. Well, it'd be good to get rid of this one. Oh, that's right. when using the reversal in the overall, it discards your hand. So I swear I did that in episode 1 as well. I really don't want to use this card in battle, so I'm just going to use it now. Okay, discarding current... No! Okay, well, I forgot what this card does, and yep, now we're just discarding our pretty good hand. Okay, so sometimes I learn, sometimes I don't.